What up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Two in the Stink. We're very happy we're back on the couch, dude. We had two fucking guests back to back, and we're back on the couch. How do you feel?
I feel great, man.
You feel good?
Yeah, I feel great. We had a fun night.
Hell yeah.
I'm in a very breezy shirt, so I'm enjoying a good night of cool tits.
You letting your tits air out, dude?
I've got cool tits right now.
Two in the no stink.
There is no stink on me.
Stinky.
You can search every crack, crevice, crease.
I will, and I will.
And you will.
And I will.
And you will.
And I will.
You have a bloodhound's nose.
I got a bloodhound's dick, too, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means, dude. I got a fucking red rocket ready to go. So yeah, dude, we were at Punchline tonight doing a little showcase.
Just something little.
Yeah.
Just honestly like the tiniest, most littlest thing.
Friend of the podcast, Betty Smithsonian put us on it. Thanks, Betty. Yeah, dude, so it's weird because we've been hanging out all day, and I've intentionally been avoiding a story because I wanted to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't want to say another thing about it until you do it. Just tell me everything.
Yeah, so I took mushrooms recently, and I've only ever taken mushrooms. I took mushrooms last night, I should say. I've only ever taken mushrooms a handful of times, and out of all the times I've taken them, besides last night, I've only ever taken enough to like feel anything because I was like too much of a chicken. So I think I told the story about the first time I took him with Gray West, our good friend, in his apartment in D.C., and it was awesome. So last time I was in D.C., I bought some when I was in the dispensary, brought him home, and I was like, I'll put them on a shelf. I was like, I'll take them whenever. So last night, me and Gray came home. We were hanging out at Helium and just getting drunk, and then we got home, and I was like, oh, dude, I just remembered I have mushrooms. Let's do mushrooms. He was like, okay. So I opened up the bag of mushrooms. I take a little bit. He takes a little bit, and he's like, okay, I'm going to bed now. And I was like, I just took mushrooms. You're going to go to bed? And he's like, yeah, I like to sleep on mushrooms. I'm like, that sounds like a waste, right? So he goes to bed, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck that. I'll just watch Forrest Gump with my mom on mushrooms. So I take like a little bit, maybe probably like a half a gram to a gram of a mushroom. And I'm watching Forrest Gump, and I'm like, damn, dude, I don't remember this movie being as colorful as it normally is. And it was so weird. Like, I was like seeing like Tom Hanks' face in like 8K on like a 1080p TV. I was like, it looked like they were moving in like claymation and shit. Mm-hmm. So I take it. I'm like halfway through the movie, and I'm feeling it, but I'm like, I want more out of this. So I take more mushrooms. I'm like at the end of the movie now, and I'm like I'm feeling it. Like I can see the colors. Like I'm like, okay, I can't tell if I'm high or if I'm just convincing myself I'm high. So I'm like, okay,
yeah.
So I looked in the bag, and there's only like a little bit left, and by a little bit I mean the rest of the probably like another gram. So at this point I probably took about 2. I think Gray took like half a gram. So I'm like, fuck it, I take the rest. And like as I eat the last mushroom, like I'm like, oh, I just made a big mistake. Like I know I did. So I'm like I fucked up, didn't I? And I told my mom. She's like, did you eat that whole bag of mushrooms? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, you should go to bed. I was like, you're right. So I go upstairs, I lay down and close my eyes, and as soon as I close my eyes, it's like a fucking kaleidoscope. It's literally like I'm like looking. It's like I'm looking through a fucking kaleidoscope, and I'm like, this is kind of cool. I kept opening my eyes and closing them because every time I opened my eyes, it was like my room was breathing. It was like every time I would open my eyes, it'd be like breathe, and then like I'd close them and it'd be like more colors. And I was like, wow, this is cool, but like I want to go to bed before it gets like crazy, right? So I start to fall asleep. I remember falling asleep and then waking up at 4 a.m. and like entering like this like deep psychosis of like freaking the fuck out. Like I wasn't like I wasn't like paranoid like I get with like weed, but I just felt like it was like my room was telling me I fucked up. Like I was laying in my room was like, you fucked up. Like I was like, dude, I was at one point I think I was like giving the middle finger to my ceiling because I was pissed that it was like wouldn't stop moving, and like it was the weirdest fucking experience.
Dude, it's nonsense.
And then I had to go pee.
You did the worst thing ever. Going to bed is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, so I went to. Well, normally if I get too high, I'm like I'll go to bed with weed.
Yeah, that's a psychedelic.
Right.
It's a whole nother class.
Yeah, I fucked up, dude. I woke up and I was like. I just remember like trying to cuddle Britt, but I felt like she was a mountain they had to like climb on top of to like get to her because all the blankets. There was so many blankets. I was like, why do I have so many blankets?
What's so funny is that like in this moment, you're just some dude who's like, wow.
I literally was. Yeah, I was literally.
You're having this insane experience.
Yeah.
But like literally, what's happening is you're just literally a dude in bed, like blah.
Dude, it was, and then I got up to go pee. I can't tell. I still don't know if I actually went pee or if I dreamt going pee. But I remember I went to go pee, and like I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, what a fucking piece of shit this guy is. And like as I'm looking around the bathroom, like every time I look in a different direction, there's like I shoot out like colors. It's just like bwamp. It's like I don't know how to explain it other than bwamp. It's just like bwamp,
bwamp,
bwamp. Like every time I would shift.
Yo, this motherfucker had bwamp going on.
Bwamp. Every time I would focus on a different part of the bathroom, it was like a spider web of colors, which is like bwamp. It was like I don't know how
the only way to describe it is literally bwamp.
So I go back to bed. First I prayed.
You prayed?
Yeah, I got on my knees. I was like, look.
No way.
I was like, God, I'm going to keep it real with you.
No way.
I was like, I'm going to keep it real.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God. I was like, listen.
Oh my God.
I was like, listen. Oh, dude, because like.
I can't
my
believe
brain,
you prayed.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I was having so many thoughts at once. I was like, I need this to stop. Like, so many thoughts. Part of it was like creative. I was like, let me write a joke about this. And then I couldn't. I pulled my phone out to type the joke, and my thumbs were like,
your thumbs were all backwards.
My thumbs were like, nah. Like, and the keyboard was like, no. So I go to try to type a joke. I can't. I don't know what to do. So I prayed, and I was like, listen, God, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was like, I'm not gonna promise that I'm never gonna do this again, but like, I get it now. I was like, it definitely like, the mushrooms were like, hey,
God's real.
The mushrooms were talking to me. They're like, dude, you fucked up. That's what I felt. I felt like my whole room was like, you fucked up. But so, and then I woke up at like 6 a.m. with like the worst fucking stomach ache, and I went to go poop, and I was just shitting out like mushroom turds. Cause it was the worst, honestly. It was not fun. It was fun for like Forrest Gump. Post Forrest Gump, it was horrible. But it was I don't know why I was like, let me do mushrooms and watch Forrest Gump.
I know exactly why, because that's comfort food for you.
Yeah, that's true. Forrest Gump is my comfort movie. I took way too many psychedelics. I was like, let me fucking watch this movie.
You got someone spooked you. Your mom spooked you. She was like, oh, you should go to bed. And you're like, oh, fuck.
I was like, I should.
You're like, oh, fuck, I should.
I should.
That's the last thing you should have done.
My wife was asleep upstairs. I was like, let me go cuddle with her.
You should have literally you should have been on YouTube in the living room.
Originally I laid in bed with my phone, and I was like looking up I was literally Googling like, watch this if you're on mushrooms. Like I'm in the 8th grade.
Yeah,
I just smoked weed for the first time.
Of course, I have never done mushrooms and not done that with my friends.
Yeah, so I did that.
Watch this if you're on mushrooms, and we're like, this is gay.
Yeah, so I did that. And it was fun for like a minute. I was like, let me go to bed. And then I closed my eyes. And I probably slept for like 2 hours. And then the mushrooms were like, hey, wake up.
You're tripping.
You have a lot of thoughts in your head right now. Mm-hmm. I was trying to go to bed. And the mushrooms.
That's one of the things about the psychedelics in general. It is a marathon.
Yeah. And the mushrooms, they were like, wait, you have so much to learn.
It's a sprint marathon.
Yeah.
It's a marathon sprint.
I tried to sleep. And the mushrooms were like, but wait, we have to teach you something.
Yeah, you
have
prayed
to learn.
To God.
You have to learn.
They fucked you up so bad you prayed.
I haven't prayed, I don't think, since before my dad died. Yeah, the mushrooms were like, yo, don't forget. You're gonna fucking pray, dude.
You're gonna fucking pray.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking pray.
You're gonna fucking
I was on my knees,
us.
dude. Like, I was like a fucking, like a mom in church. It was rough.
Fucking awesome.
It was rough, and then I had a stomach ache all day.
That's awesome.
I had a stomach ache all day, and then I had a Bud Light, and I felt better. Just needed my medicine.
Yeah.
I just needed my medicine. Yeah, so I'm taking a little break on the mushrooms for now.
Oh, we're doing them.
Yeah.
We're doing them for my birthday in October.
Is it in October? Okay.
And we're gonna.
Sure.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, that's far enough from now to.
It's gonna be a controlled environment.
Controlled, yeah.
We're gonna have someone who's not on mushrooms making sure that we get steered in the right direction over and over and over again.
Yeah, no Forrest Gump.
No Gump. No Gump. There's gonna be fucking Airheads, the sour ropes.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Those
that
are
sounds
yeah
good already.
Yeah.
It was. I kept looking at my hands and felt like my hands were like taunting me. My hands were like, "Yo,
dude, hanging out with your pet when you're on mushrooms is crazy."
I lay down. That's another thing. Oh, so like after Forrest Gump was over, my cat showed up and I started petting her, and then she like ran away after I pet her. I was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
I was like, don't do that now." I was like, my cat won't leave me alone nonstop, and then I'm on mushrooms. It's like I'm out of here. I was like, but wait, you're fun now. I was like, but wait, this is where I want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
I called you.
Why?
I called you at 5 a.m. You didn't answer. I was like, I need to talk to a friend right now. I called you. You didn't answer. I was like, panic.
Damn.
My brain hit the panic button. I was like, well, if Jim won't answer, maybe God will.
That's so funny.
BWAMP.
What's hilarious is I was awake.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. You were a good friend. I should have texted you. I was like, but yeah, I didn't want to be like, meh.
I was like awake. I was like on the ceiling.
Did the story meet your expectations? I hope I didn't hype it up too much all day.
No, I wanted to know what you did. That's so funny that you fucking freaked out in bed.
Oh yeah, I could like not. I was trying to sleep so bad, and every time I closed my eyes,
you did a really fun thing, and we're like, let me end it now.
Yeah. I was like,
you can't like eat bread and sober up from mushrooms.
Yeah.
You have to like be on them. That's so funny.
I know. I didn't want to though. I changed my mind. I was
you
like,
fucking idiot.
I was like, I changed my mind. I was like, well, wait.
Idiot.
Yeah, it was something.
It's a commitment, dude. Just keep in mind that fucking psychs are a marathon and a sprint at the same time.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Who wants to sprint and do a marathon? That sounds like the worst marathon ever.
Well, it's just if you were with the right people, Gray went to bed.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah, he did leave me.
That's so you don't leave someone who doesn't do psychedelics alone on psychedelics.
That's true. He left me.
You know what happens? Then they go to bed and have a bad night.
Yeah, I went to bed and there was like, yeah, the mushrooms were like,
you two should have been up cutting a rug. You guys should have been up cutting it up.
I did mushrooms. All I could do was lay in bed and think about like I felt like so bad. I don't know if it was like an ego death or whatever you call it.
It might have been.
But I felt like I was like, I need to get my shit together. I wrote notes in my phone. I said, I wrote notes in my phone, like telling myself, like when I wake up in the morning, what I need to do. And I woke up and it was like, you need to quit drinking. I was like, Bud
Light now.
Yeah. No, it was like, I need to get my shit together.
You should quit drinking.
I probably should. I should cut back drastically.
I'm not drinking anymore.
I got a Pepsi right here, bro.
No, I'm saying I'm not drinking alcohol anymore.
You're sober now?
From alcohol.
Yeah.
I do want to do
Cut
weed.
to 3 episodes from now where Jim is hammered.
Not at all. Yeah. I'm actually pretty good with laying off the booze.
Really? I think, yeah.
You're like, really? Because you're like, I just got...
That's crazy because, like, I think we're at an hour. I think we need to wrap this up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think that's... I do.
Yeah,
if you quit...
Rob finds out that I don't drink anymore, and he's like, weird. The podcast is...
I think if you quit drinking, it would definitely influence me to cut back a lot. I don't think I would
I don't drink that much anyway.
I know, but if I pressure you to drink and you're like, no, then I'll be like, fuck it, I guess I'm not. Because normally that's how it starts. I'm like, you want a beer? You're like, no. I'm like, you want a beer. And you're like, okay.
You know what gets me? You go, you want a shotgun of beer?
And you're like, that sounds like fun.
I'm like, whoa.
You're like, drink it fast.
I'm like, that sounds cool. That sounds like weed might happen after.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I don't think I'd ever be like sober, but I think I'm definitely going to like start cutting back on drinking. Like, I'm going to go play disc golf tomorrow, and I don't think normally I'll bring like fucking 7 beers and drink them throughout the entire course.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, maybe I could just go outside and have fun without alcohol.
6.
Yeah. Or just not drink and just play sport.
That is like one of the things though, like you should drink when you do that.
Oh, and like not alone.
Not at all when you're alone.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I got it backwards. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, drink. Maybe you're right. Maybe I
drink when you do fun things, social things, but don't like sit and like watch Malcolm in the Middle with like beer.
That's true. I literally, dude. Yeah, because I was laying in bed the other night, watching Malcolm in the Middle and drinking beer, and I was in bed, and I was like, this is. But Britt woke up to like empty beer cans next to me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I was having fun." Can't have fun. Can't have fun. You can't be unemployed and fucking have beer cans in your nightstand. But yeah, speaking of
like news to me.
Speaking of unemployed, dude, I got some shows in Texas that they're creeping up. Mm-hmm. If you want to see me in Texas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, yeah, dude, it'll be the end of September, and my link tree on Instagram tickets are there. Anybody
It's
listening?
It's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, dude. Hoping you can come.
I'll be there.
Yeah. We're going to play the fun game of how can we sleep in the car with me, you, and my wife. Actually, I think what we're going to probably do is just find a hotel or something. We'll do something. We'll find a cheap, like, motel.
Well, I do have family near one of your shows.
Oh, sick.
So we can lodge for at least a night.
Okay, sick.
Probably more if we want to do.
Nice. But yeah, dude. I'm just trying to do comedy. That's all
dude, that would
do.
be sick if we went and lodged with my fucking like my stepbrother.
Yeah.
Or whatever he is. He's like my adopted brother.
I think we're gonna stop. Britt has family in Mississippi now. They moved from the Philippines to Mississippi, and I learned recently you don't need to get your fucking you don't need to do a driver's road test to get your license in Mississippi. You just need your permit. You pass a written test, and they're like, "Yeah, you're good." So like my wife's family comes from the Philippines to the Mississippi, never driven a car ever, and they're like, "Yeah, here you go." Isn't that fucked up and crazy?
That's awesome.
Yeah, fucking America, dude. Mississippi is like where it's at, I guess. If you're trying to just fucking drive with nothing, no experience, that's what you need. You need to get your fucking license. Move down Mississippi. Nice. That burp is dedicated to
Mississippi.
To our listeners.
MISSISSIPPI.
Yeah. It's bananas. BANANA. I still do that to remember how to spell bananas. Aren't I unique and quirky?
Banana. Banana.
What was it? We were making fun of the front bottoms earlier.
Oh yeah.
There was a billboard for the front bottoms.
I'm like, Rob, that was a secret.
Oh yeah, it's true. What? You said you're just. What was it? What was the song?
I'm like, I said the N word like 10 times.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but whatever. Let's make it 11. Go ahead. Let it rip.
Nipples.
We were singing about you're just another tofu in the fridge, something like that.
Yeah, we lost it.
Yeah, it's fine. We had a moment where we were making fun of the front bottoms, and you had to be there.
You had to be there.
We like to sing on this podcast, though. We do.
What about you sang lyrics to one of their songs?
Oh yeah, it's like the front bottoms. It's like this is for the lions lost in the windows of my friend's body. So like literally something like that. When you walk through the mud, it's gonna burn like hell. And it's like I'm fucking up the song, but it's like I know the one part is like I will help you swim. It's like, I will help you swim, gonna help you swim. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's like ChatGPT.
You're like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going crazy.
Oh, hang on. Let me ask ChatGPT to write a front bottom song. Would that be funny?
It's like, your pants are on backwards, and I loved you for it.
I loved you forever.
Your pants are on backwards, and I love you.
Snapchat has ChatGPT now. Let me ask.
Snapchat GPT?
Yeah. Write a front bottom song. Actually, their songs are fucking catchy. I'm not gonna lie.
Call 911. That'd be funny if my phone was like
calling 911.
Phone was like, okay.
Let's write a song about our friendship, adventures, and the good times we shared. No, dude. I said write a front bottom song, and AI said let's write a song about our friendship, adventures, and good times we share. I'm all set. Well, AI sucks. We don't have to worry about it. Front bottom, stamp, down, down. My sister's calling me.
Yes.
Doing podcast.
Take the call.
Too late.
Take the call. She's like, yo, do you guys want to smoke?
I'm like locked out.
You guys want to
locked out.
You guys want to get high? I'm like, yeah.
You want to get high?
Your sister is towely.
Don't forget to bring a towel. January says when you're gonna get high.
My mom started group therapy.
Yeah, how's that going for her?
I think she's got this white woman thing where I think she thinks that she's better than everyone else.
My sister, hang on, I'm sorry to interrupt. January says I'm locked out. Why would you lock the door? Why don't you have your fucking keys? I'll be right back, all right? Can you tell him a story while I'm letting my sister in the house? I'll be right back.
Yeah. You know, it's tough, man. Not everyone's got it together at all. I don't. I know I don't. I live in my parents' basement. It's fucking insane. You know? It's crazy, you know? I never thought that would be me, but it is, dude. I'm down there. I'm like a Russian fake news like rat. I just produce fake news all day for money. Hey, Rob. Did you let her in?
Yeah, she's in.
I don't know what I was talking about.
You were talking about your mom with therapy.
Oh, yeah. So that's cool.
Did you already talk about that while I was gone, or?
No, I switched topics, and I can't really remember what I was saying.
Okay, but your mom started fucking group therapy or whatever?
Yeah. I'm excited to hear, like, the backstory on all the people in the group.
Is it just her and a bunch of other moms like that are pissed off about their son who still lives with them?
Pretty much that, and like I'm pretty sure, like, yeah. You should do. Maybe, have you ever thought about doing like group therapy and shit? No.
It's a bunch of other dudes who are like.
I did when I was a teenager. I did a lot of that shit when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good now.
Oh yeah,
I'm well adjusted.
Now you've got it together.
I've got the tools to succeed now.
You got it all together now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you think, Rob? Do you think I should do therapy?
Do I think you should do therapy? What would
what were you getting at?
I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to like drop the ball on you in the middle of the podcast. I'm like, you should do that.
You should fix your life.
You know, like therapy. I don't know. Fucking.
Go ahead, say it. Next word out of your mouth.
Gym.
I am. I'm going to the gym, dude.
I know. Yeah, dude. I'm happy for you.
I'm fucking.
You're gonna get swole.
Well, I don't want to get swole. I want to be so small you can't even see me.
Really? So you're trying
yeah,
to
I've been puking a lot.
I heard that helps.
Fast.
Yeah. That's intermittent fasting, right?
No, that's bulimia.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying it.
Trying it out.
Trying it.
Yeah.
If
you look great. So if whatever you're doing, it's working, dude. Yeah, keep doing it.
I'm down like $50. I'm down like $50.
Yeah, I never thought about that. That's so smart. If you eat the food and then you just throw it up, it's like
just eat the money.
Yeah.
It's not as filling, but the parasite you get from the dirty money will make you thin.
One time, I wrote my YouTube channel on a bunch of like $1 bills, and like I was like I was trying to see if people would like come to it, you know, if they saw it.
Did they?
No. Nobody was like, I never got a comment that was like, "Yo, dude, saw you on the dollar."
Yeah, just me hanging out on the dollar.
What happened was they probably got sent to a bank and like burned. They're like, this is like fucking, because it's what's it called? It's like vandalism technically. If you fucking write on a dollar, you know. One
time my buddy set a $5 bill on fire.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
You're like, I need that though.
Bolo.
Do we still have that emergency dollar over there?
Yeah, I don't want to look at it because of how bad I need it.
There's a $1 bill sitting right next to the couch, and Jim is getting
it's the rainy day fund, we call it.
Yeah.
And if either of us get to a point where we need this dollar, like, we have to end the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
The day that this dollar leaves this room is the last episode of the podcast.
We've had a couple close ones.
I've picked the dollar up multiple times.
You definitely held it for way too long once.
If this dollar leaves this room, that means that the podcast goes on a hiatus, and we have to like monumentally fix our lives.
Yeah, dude.
Until then, we are good.
Yeah. Because of our Patreon supporters, they're fucking.
They're actually
helping.
They fed my cat.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. They fed your cat. They put you in a Uber.
Yeah, baby.
That's good. Patreon.com/2 in the Stink podcast. Only $2 a month.
You're getting me home safe.
Yeah, you get bonus episodes. You get extended episodes with our guests.
What is the dumbest thing that you routinely spend money on?
That I routinely spend money on?
Booze?
Booze, yeah, probably. Probably booze. And like just like food when I don't need it. Like I'll be like, I have food in the house. I'm like, yeah, but it's not pizza. And I'll spend like fucking $20 on pizza, eat half of it, and then like that'll sit in my fridge and I won't eat it. So yeah, I waste most of my money probably on like food and drinks when I don't need to. Mm-hmm. But our Patreon supporters, they're hooking it up, dude. I want to thank our top tier supporters real quick. Alaska Woods.
Oh, Tim
Sislow, and
we gotta sign
Andrew
your
Herbert.
Poster.
Yeah, and Andrew Herbert. We're gonna sign your poster today, brother.
We have 2 posters to send out?
No. I was finishing shouting everybody out because you said that you talked over me, but it's okay.
Oh,
so how's your pinky doing? You're doing a thing with your pinky.
I'm mimicking you. You do the pink. You point.
Oh,
with
am
your
I
pinky.
doing a thing with my pinky? Maybe it's like a nervous tick I have.
It's annoying.
You don't like it?
But I've never mentioned it before. I don't.
So you're bringing it up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Figured I get body slammed for talking over you all the time, and I make fun of your
that's not
pinky.
true.
I'm just kidding.
I would never. Come on.
I'm like, you're just, yeah, come on.
Come here.
Rob texted me that he was fucked up the one day. He texted me, he goes, you can't die.
I did say that.
And I was like, what? I was like, why would I die? And you were like, come on.
I was like, come on,
you know why you would die. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I'm
and
stoned.
You're like, say it. I was like, go work out.
You're like, we're working out tomorrow.
Yeah, every
and
time.
Then, like, what's funny is like tomorrow came and he was like, I
got a thing.
No.
Every time we get a Patreon supporter, I text you. I'm like, come on, bro, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. It's 2 in this thing, not 1 in this thing.
Podcast killing it on Instagram.
Yeah, we just hit 1,000 followers. That's pretty sick, dude.
That's so cool having an audience for your shenanigans.
Yeah, I hope that they enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, what is this episode?
What is this one? I don't know. It's BWAMP. That's this episode. BWAMP.
Mushrooms, man. I love mushrooms. We got to when we do them soon, we're going to have a
What's your worst trip you've had on mushrooms?
I haven't had a bad mushroom one. I've only had a bad acid trip.
Oh, really? Well, tell me about that.
So I went to this like really scary satanic show called Sun, and like it was super scary, and there was smoke everywhere, and I was on acid. All my buddies were there, which made it cool, but it was a super satanic, like really evil show with like guitar droning.
Oh, that sounds
and
horrible.
Like, if you watched it on YouTube, you'd be like, this is retarded.
Yeah.
But like on acid, it was like even more retarded. And there was like a dude like covered in mirrors, like walking around. Like,
oh my God.
I was like, wow. So I left there. My buddy and I like ran out. We were tripping, and we like ran out. And he was like, oh, my buddy that I go to cooking college with, he's having a party. Let's go over there. I was like, okay, cool. Get in the lift. Go over there. Everyone in culinary school does cocaine.
Okay.
Cocaine starts happening.
Did you do cocaine?
I did a little bit of it.
On acid?
On acid.
Okay.
It was like snowing out. It was cold. It was crazy. Then, third location. This guy's like, yo, there's a party at this house. We're all going to go. You guys want to come? Mm-hmm. We're like, yeah. My buddy and I get split up.
Oh.
And we get put in different cars.
Oh, geez.
And so now I'm on acid and cocaine, and I bought weed earlier that night.
Yeah.
I bought an ounce of weed. I went out, and because we were going down to the city where I got my weed, I got my weed on the way to the show. Because I thought it was going to be a chill night. Where we were just like
chill night where you drop acid, do coke.
Well, the coke didn't happen until we had to leave the show.
See a satanic band.
You change locations on acid, things start to go fucking sideways.
Yeah.
I'm posted up.
Okay. So what happens?
So we changed locations a third time. My buddy and I get split up, and I'm in a car with 3 African bulls. I have no idea who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And like we start driving in the opposite direction of the other car.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, so I have no idea what's happening. I'm like tripping out. I'm like, yo, where are we going? They're like, we're fine. We're going to the party. I'm like, what party? I'm like, they're going the other way. Like, why don't we follow? We're supposed to be following them. And so I'm like trying to call my buddy. He's not answering. for whatever reason, I don't know why, but they stopped at a McDonald's. I don't know where we were going, but they stopped at a McDonald's on the way in the other direction. Like we drove for like 5-10 minutes in the opposite direction, and like they went into and pulled into a McDonald's, and I just remember like freaking out, and like they were like ordering, and I was like, I was like freaking out, and I was like, can somebody get me a high C? And so this guy gets me a high C, and I'm like thinking to myself like, damn, like I'm about to get robbed. I'm about to get beat the fuck up and robbed. Yeah. I'm like, at least I got this high C.
Yeah,
I'm like, this high C is going to be lit before I get kicked in the mouth.
That was your last meal?
It literally was a high C.
Yeah. So did you end up getting...
So we're in the car, and I'm like freaking out. We're in the drive-thru. He's fucking about to pay, and my buddy yanks me out of the car. And he was like, dude, you have no idea how lucky you are. I was like, what? He was like... he was like, well, those dude, like my buddy, like the dude he was with, he was like, he doesn't know them. So we were just like at this girl's house with people we didn't know and got split up, and like they were about to run your pockets. They were about to run my pockets and probably beat my head in.
Damn.
So, and I'm like tripping the fuck out when this happened, and we get picked up by my buddy's other friend who was like a ketamine guy who I like hated being around. So like. My anxiety's through the roof because me and this guy like hate each other. And we go to the Belmont Plateau. I don't know if you've ever been there. No. But it's Fairmount Park. And you can like see like the skyline and everything. Like people post up there and like smoke blunts all the time. Like at least when I was in high school. Okay. And we like pull up there and I just bust out in tears. Really? I'm like, this is fucked up. Damn. Like this was supposed to be the most fun ever. Like I'm like this shit like went so sideways. I'm like I'm all fucked up like on coke and like what the fuck is happening? And so like my buddy is like outside of the car now screaming at the other dude, and they're just like going back and forth because like he had to rescue the two of us out of like North Philly. Wow. Like literally we're like fucking around on Diamond Street like asking to get chopped up into little pieces. Yeah. Like on acid.
But you survived.
I survived. I remember when I got home to my house that night.
That come down must have felt amazing.
Here's the fucking craziest part of the whole thing. I get in the house. I'm fucked up. I've emotionally gone like I've gone to both ends of the spectrum. I've just been so fucking extreme all night. And I get in. I used to have a gigantic beanbag chair, a fuff. It's called FUF. I used to have a fuff. And I remember I got in the house. I plopped right down on the fluff. Or the fuff, and I felt my underwear. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I grabbed it, and I pulled the ounce of weed out of my crotch, and I was like, whoa. And it was like awesome weed. Yeah. So I was like, wow. I had this big head. I was so sad. And then I literally pulled this ounce of weed out of my underwear, and it was like, holy shit. And I was like, I'm doing that again tomorrow. Yeah. I just remember thinking, like, I could literally do that again tomorrow.
What's like the main difference between like acid and mushrooms? Like
mushrooms is way more chill. Acid is like the onset is like heavy, and then like it lasts forever, and it's more gibber. Like I'm just like blah, 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 on acid. Really? On mushrooms I'm more like, yo, I'm fucked up. Like I feel like I'm more. It's more euphoric. Acid is more like confusion.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun.
It's fun as fuck. Like, but you just have to be with your homies.
Yeah,
I think both of those things are just like they take a chill with the homies to like an unprecedented level. Yeah, my boys and I, we take like acid or mushrooms, and the love for the homies goes like through the roof.
I came pretty close last night to being like I was a plastic bag for 4 years. It was like that. That's what it felt like.
My buddies and I, we had a mountain house where we did it. Yeah, and we all took it, right? And then we all laid on the couch in like different positions. It was a big ass couch. If you can imagine like a couch that fit like 8 fat dudes.
Sounds like the best couch ever.
It sounds like the couch that's too big to exist. Yeah. But no, we all laid on it in like a different position. Like some of them were like upside down, like they had like plopped onto it from the other side, and literally it looked like an oil painting. My buddy took a picture of it. Like he called it pieces of crap. It's literally like an oil painting. We're all like, it's so funny. Balls. We were eating like cereal out of red Solo cups, and then my buddy Desmond, he didn't trip, so he was just drinking. Okay, and so he was like cooking. Oh wow! And he was making like quesadillas and like shit. Like he was he was chefing because he was like hammered drunk.
That's pretty
and like
sick.
we were like, wow, best trip sitter ever. And then TJ showed up with fucking an ice cream cake because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
A bunch of us were on acid and he showed up with an ice cream cake. And we were like, TJ is the coolest. Korea is cool. Korea is the best.
Ice cream cake is like the fucking wet mouth of foods.
Dude, the
It's like
funniest thing happened on the 4th of July.
What happened?
I told you I went to my buddy Desmond's uncle's house, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You told me that. You told me the story where he grabbed his aunt's ass.
That is funny, but it's just being at a place where it's like a Trump house.
Yeah.
That is good times.
That's where you want to be on 4th of July. Yeah.
We were in full. We got in the hot tub, right? And I was like, I don't know about you, but doesn't this water feel a lot like fuck Pakistan? Is it just me, or is this water set to literally like fuck Pakistan? like the heat levels?
Yeah.
Like it was like between. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like
it was on fuck Pakistan temp.
You turn it all the way up. It's never forget.
Dude, all the way up. Never forget is like 11 on the fucking from 9 to 11 on the hot tub meter.
Those are the only settings on the hot tub. It's 9, 11.
9 or 11.
It says never forget at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, dude, crank the hot tub up to 11, and there's a bunch of patriots.
Yeah, crank the hot tub up to 11, and don't you fucking forget it.
My buddy Desmond just bought a house. Shout out
to that dude.
He just purchased a home.
I got a house built onto my mommy's house.
Yeah, he bought a trailer in a trailer park.
Oh, okay. That's not.
But
a house.
it's nice.
It's okay.
But it's big as fuck. It looks like a house. Like it doesn't look like a trailer.
Okay.
It looks like a house. Like it's like really crazy. I can't explain it. Like I'll have to show you it. But like it looks really nice. And he was like shopping for appliances. I was like, hot tub
right now. That's what you gotta do. You got peer pressure your friends into getting hot tubs.
Yeah.
Do you that's gotta be like a
he's like nobody wants to visit me. I was like, you need hot tub.
You need a hot tub and pizza.
Hot tub pizza.
Hot tub pizza, dude.
Isn't that a movie?
That's hot tub
no,
time
it's
machine.
Licorice Pizza.
Hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine, licorice pizza, hot tub pizza.
Hot tub pizza, dude.
Hot tub pizza.
Best collab ever.
Yeah, cheesy bread hot tub.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was all fucked up.
Rob called cheesy bread pizza 2.
It's like your favorite thing to say.
It's so funny. I'm just thinking about like
I was
next
fucked up.
gen pizza.
Yeah. Cheesy bread is the PS5 of pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I'm like, whoa, we should get some.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck was that we ate in my fridge earlier?
That was a pork chop.
Yeah, my mother-in-law made this like pork chop, but she like chopped it up into like bite-sized squares and like fried it.
Oh, you know what I just realized it was?
What?
Pork belly.
Oh yeah, there we go. Pork belly.
It wasn't a pork chop, it was pork belly.
And it was like it was soft and crispy at the same time.
It was the most delicious thing I've had in a long time.
We sat in silence and just ate fucking pork belly right before we did this episode.
I actually have never had pork belly that good ever. I've had it a bunch of times.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is like slowly trying to like convince me to like move in with me and Britt. She's like, "Look, I could do this every morning. I make you pork belly. I sleep in between you guys.
You suck my feet.
I lick the tip.
Feet tip.
I got tip this morning, dude. Like coming down off mushrooms. It was the best.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mushrooms and sex go together.
I tried to like do it. I was on mushrooms. I was like, Britt, I'm so high. Let's fuck. And she was like, no. I was like, rejected.
Worst word ever.
I was like, rejected. I like closed my eyes. It's just fractals being like loser, 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 loser.
Loser faggot.
Yeah. Kaleidoscope just calling me a loser. I swear to God, my air conditioning, I was like, oh dude, my air conditioning was like mad at me. It was like, you fucked up. Oh yeah. That's what I felt like. That whole mushroom trip felt like I was laying in bed in my room.
Plastic bag for 8 years.
Yeah. I was on the verge, dude. If I would have had 1 more gram, I would have been a plastic bag for 4 years.
That's the best. I like people like always telling you like a fucking awful story about drugs.
I'm like, oh, so you did salvia. What was that like? Oh, dude, I was a lampshade for a decade. Yeah, I literally remember being.
They look right at you too.
Yeah, I was a lampshade. What? Yeah, I was a lampshade for like 10 years, I think. It felt like 10 years. It might have been more. But yeah, dude, I just sat there. I was in a dusty basement. I was a lampshade for 10 years. I'm like, why'd you? That doesn't sound fun. He's like, yeah, but you know what happens. Bad trip. You know. Sometimes you just become a lampshade. I'm like, all right. Well,
I'm like, how do I prevent that from ever happening?
How do I make sure I'm never within 10 feet of salvia?
Or you.
Yeah, dude. That's like the salvia. Yeah, I've never heard a story about salvia where I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Fine.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a story about salvia where like, ugh, fine.
Okay, fine, dude. Like, yeah. But like mushrooms, that was enough for me to be like, all right, I'll try mushrooms, whatever. Like, for a while, my trip was going so well with mushrooms. I was like, yeah, dude, I think this is gonna get me into the realm of psychedelics. And then I laid in bed, and the room was like, no, it will not. I tried to go to sleep, and mushrooms were like, you fucking thought, dude.
That is crazy.
Dude,
I wish you had told me that's what you were doing. I would have told you no.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about it. I was drunk, so I always make, like, stupid. I'm always more willing to do drugs when I'm drunk.
Yeah, see, when we do mushrooms, you are not drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
You're going to get full visuals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably... It also probably didn't help that I was also drunk.
Bleep, bloop. Bleep, boop, bleep. Wait, what was the noise?
BWAMP.
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 Yeah, I took mushrooms, everything turned into an A24 movie. I was like, blip, bum,
bing, bong,
bum, bum, bum,
bum, bing,
blip, bum. My air conditioning's laughing at me. It's like, bum, bum, bum.
You're like,
Directed by Jordan Peele.
Blonk.
Blip, bum.
Blink, blonk.
Yeah. I took mushrooms and my brain was like, get out.
Get out.
Get out of your skin.
Get out of your skin.
Rip off your skin.
Get out of your mind.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah,
I'm upset that I wasn't there.
I don't think,
but I'm glad you did them.
It sucked because like it felt like it was just bad enough to be bad, but not bad enough for me to like have like it didn't feel like an ego death. What I imagine ego death. Like I just woke I woke up and
if you start thinking about things like ego death when you're trying to do a drug recreationally, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
I didn't go into it like this is gonna suck. I don't know. But what's a drug that you've never done that you actually want to do? Is there anything out there you haven't done? You're like, oh man, I've
done, I think, everything I've ever wanted to do.
Have you ever done ayahuasca?
No, you know what? I take it back. I have not done ayahuasca, but I would like to do it. I've done DMT.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I was a plastic bag for 8 years.
I was a plastic bag for 8 years, dude.
No, what's hilarious?
I was married to a fridge, too. It was crazy.
When I was on DMT, I was inside of my binder, and then I shot my own self.
You did what?
I was in my own middle school binder, and then I shot myself and went in my own backpack.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
It was fun.
It doesn't sound like fun to me.
And then I came out of the backpack, and then I was floating over water.
Damn.
And my grandmom was there.
Yeah.
And she was made out of like gears. You ever see your grandmother made out of gears?
That doesn't sound fun at all.
It was fun.
Doesn't sound fun.
It was so sick.
Doesn't sound like he turned your grandma cyberpunk.
Yeah, literally steampunk.
Steampunk, yeah, my bad. Fuck, cyberpunk.
Fuck.
It's a shitty video game. Fuck
cyberpunk. Ew. I'm so glad you were chewing a piece of gum on the way to Punchline because I let out 3 of the most disgusting fish tank farts ever. They smelled like fish tanks. It was crazy.
I just dropped the bassiest fart into this microphone. Now I have to talk into it. I forgot. God, dude. The fact that people fucking listen to this.
I can't believe
this is going to be... If you go on our YouTube channel and you sort our episodes by most popular, I guarantee you this is at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
This one might be a mulligan. Nah, I'm just fucking around.
You know why?
Yeah, come on. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever take acid. You know.
It's one of those things. You just need to be with the right company.
Yeah.
And you have to be in the right mindset. I recommend never doing any of these things on a whim.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was a bad decision. I should not. Yeah, it was. I was drunk and it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, I know it's gonna make this night more fun. Mushrooms. No. Dude, you know what I'm really excited for, like, later tonight? Popping a melatonin and, like, beating my meat and then passing out. Getting, like, a nice sleep, you know? It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Melatonin is, that's like, I like taking that before bed and, like, fighting the urge to fall asleep. It's like an edible for, like, grandmas. That's what I feel like. I'm like, oh, man.
My mom and sister and I think my dad too have taken melatonin.
Yeah, it's the best.
Everyone's hitting Tonys.
It helps you sleep.
Call them Tonys.
Helps you sleep. If you like, I'll take 2 and then like fight the urge to fall asleep until I absolutely pass out, and then I'll have like the best sleep ever. One time I took melatonin and RSO at the same time, like that's strong ass weed oil.
Oh, that shit, dude.
Yeah, I took that with melatonin, and I woke up the next day like, oh, I slept like
I did it again.
Yeah, I slept like 12 hours.
I got up at noon.
Need to go back to sleep. I literally woke up at noon. I was like, I could sleep another fucking 8 hours. Yeah, I don't know.
RSO. You gave me RSO, and I watched Barbershop too, and I learned everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to cut back on my drinking is the main thing. I gotta stop fucking sitting and watching Malcolm in the Middle.
Nobody wants to hear about this.
All right, fine. What do you want to talk about? All right.
You know what this podcast needs? More booze.
Farts.
They think, dude. They're supposed to think that
we're
you're
gonna get. You know what? I'm doubling down on the drinking now. You convinced me. Fuck it, dude. I'm drinking twice as much now.
Go get a fucking shot glass right now.
I'm drinking twice as much right now.
Go get shot glasses right now. I'll do a shot right now.
All right, you called my bluff. I don't feel like getting up, and I'm enjoying this Pepsi. My belly still hurts from the mushrooms. I'm like, come on, take it easy.
I'm like, come on.
Take it easy.
Let's do a shot.
You literally said, I'm done drinking.
Yeah, but now I want a shot.
All right, well, you can wait. You can fucking wait, all right? I already had to get up to let my sister get in. I'm not getting up again so you can have your fucking 2 minutes by yourself with the camera and say whatever you want. All right, I know what you're up to. You're like, listen, guys, Rob doesn't know this, but I put mushrooms in his Pepsi. If you fucking dosed me.
Yeah, right. So if I waste mushrooms on you, I give you mushrooms, you go to bed, I'd fucking kill you.
Yeah.
What's so funny is I'd hover over your bed. I'd be like, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Oh, yeah.
Keep trying.
I'm like, I'm here.
That's what my air conditioning was doing.
I'm here.
My air conditioning unit was, are you sleeping?
Hey.
It was...
I'd never let you sleep. If I was on mushrooms in your house and you were also on them and you were in bed, I'd be like, up now.
Up.
I'd be like, no, it's crazy because you're awake.
Yeah.
That's crazy because we're supposed to both be downstairs like chasing our tail.
Well, that's what the mushrooms said. I tried to go to bed on them and they were like, no, you're awake.
You should have, yeah.
Mushrooms are like, you will just stay awake.
Your brain is working so hard, there's no way for you to sleep.
Yeah, it was impossible. And I just I don't know. I wrote...
That shit is a stimulant.
Yeah, it is, brother. You're not wrong.
That shit got your brain on activation mode.
Yeah, my brain was like, wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Mushrooms turned my brain into dubstep.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. That shit is so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some soon. My buddy Isaac and I are going to trip soon.
Yeah. What do you like to do when you're on shrooms? What's your favorite thing?
Fucking just bullshit with my homies.
Yeah.
I can do them in the, although doing them down by the creek is really fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you can just talk and there's like nature, there's like moving water, which is really cool when you're on trips. Just any like type of like, it's like nature's alive.
Oh my God. One of those bitches.
I'm like, nature's so beautiful.
Nature's like talking to us right now.
No, like actually.
One
time I was in the woods on mushrooms and a fucking like a woodchuck or like a gopher like went past us.
Really?
And I was like, this is his house. Like we're in his, like we can't be like mad at him. Like we're in his house.
You take mushrooms, you turn into like some bitch named Stacy.
I'm like,
oh.
Everyone's energy is so good.
I can feel your aura, or whatever they say. Yeah.
I'm literally tasting.
I took mushrooms and it like cured my color blindness for like 20 minutes.
You're colorblind?
Slightly, yeah.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, it sucks.
Of course, like you have like a thing.
I'm like colorblind. It's like, shut up.
What letter is that?
Yeah.
LGBT.
Yeah, what letter is that? It's like, fuck you. That's what it is. I went to the eye doctor recently and they pulled the chart out. I was like, oh, you're not gonna, I'm gonna fail this. And she goes, no, just try. So I said, I fucking failed it.
She was like, I didn't know it was gonna be that bad, you little bitch.
Yeah, you fucking little.
So what are you blind to?
I think greens and oranges look a lot like purples and blues, browns and dark brown and like dark red.
Okay, so every color?
No, I can see colors. You're like, oh really? How many colors am I holding up? I can see colors.
I'm like, now I don't believe you at all. You like named like 6 colors, but like 4 of them were like, you had to think too hard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You're like dark green, I
All
think
I
I
know
hear
is
is the color.
Pull up a thing on your phone right now, dude. I'll fail it. Where we at? We got time. It doesn't matter. Pull up a colorblind test.
What color is this book?
That's red. I know that. The Disaster Artist. I started reading that book when I was on a plane and I never finished it.
What color is the cap on that gallon?
Also red.
I'm like, lucky guess.
Yeah, I'm like, whew.
There's sweat on your forehead.
You're like, all right, what color is the tip of my balls? Tip of your balls?
Tip of my balls?
I was gonna say tip of your penis, but I switched to balls because it's funnier. What's the color?
Penis.
What's the color of the bottom of my sack?
Yeah, it's like dark.
Like fucking juicy.
Yeah.
What color is it? It's juicy.
Yeah, juicy.
Yeah. Fucking what color is my fucking fat cock?
Juicy.
I think that's definitely thick. Yeah. You good?
Yeah, I got a backache.
Aw. You want me to rub it?
No.
You want me to fucking get in there, dude? No. Fucking get in there, put a couple elbows in there, dude?
No.
You sure?
I have an inversion board.
What does that mean?
Like I get on it and I hang upside down.
Okay. Sounds gay.
And it cracks my back.
I get on it, I hang upside down, somebody fucks me. They crack.
I'm not that kinky.
Crack my shit, daddy.
Fuck.
You ever get tied up?
A little, not a lot.
Yeah.
I've had like one rope and handcuffs.
Yeah.
Nothing around my feet, though. I don't want nothing around my feet, though. I want to at least be able to get up and run like a rooster. I want to at least be able to chicken run. You know what I mean?
Oh man, what's like the weirdest like request you've gotten from a guy or a girl? I guess.
Dude, anything to me, feet.
Yeah.
Anything involving feet, I'm so scared.
Really? Why?
Because feet are not hands. And I'm like, get away from me with those.
Feet are not hands?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Yeah, you've gotten that request a lot on Grindr, haven't you? Dudes are like, let me worship
but it's
your
like,
feet.
it's like, yeah. But it's weird.
Yeah.
People like feet.
Yeah, they do, brother. You're telling me, brother.
I don't like them, man. I hate them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of mine.
That's why you've been eating so much sugar.
Yeah.
Like chop these bad boys off.
Yeah.
Send them home.
That was more of like it was implied.
Oh, okay.
And then you were like, I'll just say it.
I'll explain it.
I'll explain.
Acknowledge your side.
I'll explain the funny out of it.
Acknowledge your side.
I'll turn the funny thing sad. Jim has no control.
Come, let's watch the rain as it's falling.
Remember,
down.
I convinced you that I had no idea who any of those people were.
Oh yeah, you did this fun thing where you lied to me.
And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I was singing that song, and Jim's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Oh, it's like a Lil Peep and XXXTentacion." He was like, "Who are those guys?" I was like, "You don't know about them?" You're like, oh, like, and you're like, oh yeah, I like their music a lot. I was like, yeah, it's a shame they died. And you're like, they're dead? I was like, yeah. You like tricked me into.
You knew. I just wanted to see how much of this information you could spout off without looking anything up, and you went on for way too long. You knew everything.
The most fucked
You're like
up,
court documents show.
the most fucked up video, not the most fucked up, but like when the last video of Lil Peep where he's like dead and his fucking he's dead on his tour bus. His one of his roadies is like, let's go check on Lil Peep, see what he's doing, and they pan the camera over and he's like literally like fucking dead. And they're like, he's taking it. They're like, he was like, look at him taking a nap, like not breathing, blue. Like he's like taking a nap. Yeah.
Gotta look at that picture now.
It's sad, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe I should be a rapper. Maybe that'll solve all my problems, you know? I brought that up to Britt, like, briefly. I was like, I think I'm going to try hip-hop. She's like, could you fucking get a job? She's like, could you stop, like, enough of your dreams, dude? Are you looking it up right now? Yeah, that's fucked up. Come, let's watch Lil Peep as he falls asleep.
For good.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Lil Xan? Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive. He just, I mean, his career's dead, I feel like.
Is it?
I don't know. He's like,
The Island Boys are fucking each other on OnlyFans.
Oh, God. Yeah, you sent me a video. They're like kissing each other's neck.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because they, I guess, going, Island Boy got old after a while. So now they're like fucking each other.
They're like, what are we going to do for money? It's
Like,
like,
we could fuck each other.
they're like, we could work at Big Lots. And they were like,
or we could fuck each other.
Big Lots was like, I don't know how to tell you guys this. You have tattoos on 95% of your face.
Yeah.
You can't work here.
And they're like, I guess we gotta fuck each other.
I guess we could fuck each other.
I guess I guess I'll fuck you.
Yeah.
That's a dude. I'm pretty close to that point with you. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Listen, I know. If Patreon doesn't start getting going, we're gonna have to get creative.
We're gonna start posting reels of us, like me, like coming up and like smooching your neck and like licking your ear.
Oh, dude. Oh.
I'm the top. Just so you
No
know.
way.
Dude. I'm the top.
No way. You're such a sassy bottom.
No, dude. I'm a fast, tall top.
You're delusional.
I would make you regret like letting me fuck you.
That is so funny because you're the bottom. You're like the little chunky like white girl.
Come on.
You're like the little tiny chunky white girl.
The little buff white girl.
Yeah, and those are bottoms.
No, not me, dude.
It's crazy.
I'll climb up.
If you're delusional, if you think that's shaking out any other way,
dude, I will Rey Mysterio 619 you right now. I'll fucking hit you with the 619.
Dude, that's so crazy. I would literally lock you up, dude. Yo, that's so funny. Rob's the bottom. He's like, shut up.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah, shut up, dude.
Shut up. Shut up,
dude.
Shut up, you little princess.
Yeah,
I'll fuck you right now to prove a point.
Yeah, right.
I'll fuck you right now.
I would literally Three Stooges poke you in the eye. You fucking retard. Are you kidding me, dude?
I go like this, but it's with your cock. It's like boink.
Dude,
gay Three Stooges.
I would, yeah.
Three splooges.
Yeah, I was getting there.
The three splooges. There you
go.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Rob thinking he's the top.
I definitely am, dude.
That's so funny.
Dude,
Tops don't need step stools. Hey.
Hey. Cut it out.
Hey.
I'm tall and I'm a top. I'll fucking... I'll put on the Mario movie. You won't even know it's coming, dude. You'll be like, what's that over there? I'll be like, yeah, fucking...
Yeah.
My sister's like, are you sure you're not gay? I'm like, no, I'm just hypothetically, if I were to fuck Jim, I would be the top.
No way, dude.
Absolutely. I would fucking... Dude, I would... I'm like, oh yeah, watch. I'm like, watch. Just fuck you to prove I'm not gay. Fuck you to prove I'm not a bottom.
You're so the bottom.
No, dude.
You have the perfect bottom shape.
I'm going straight to the top.
You're crazy.
No, but I have the perfect bottom shape. Fuck you.
Yeah, dude. You're a little bottom, dude.
No.
If you went to Woody's, they'd be like, oh, hors d'oeuvre. Dude, that's so...
I go to Woody's and...
A black dude would wear you like a Super Bowl ring. Like, it would be insane, dude.
Damn.
That's so funny.
Oh, God.
You're like, but like, really?
But like, Woody? You think he'd wear me like but he'd be interested, right?
Yeah.
I'm like a cute top. I'm a cute bottom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, fine, I'll take it, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're a bottom with top dreams.
Yeah. I look out my window. I start like singing like show tunes. I'm like, one day.
Yeah. One day I will do the sticking. One day.
My asshole will get rest.
One day.
Yeah. I'm like leaning over. I'm like, there's a bunch of like other like gay dudes, gay bottoms like at the window below me. They're like, one day.
I just don't want your fingers in my ass. One day.
I'm like twirling my hair, kicking my feet up.
Disney really popped off with this one.
Yeah. we love that new fucking Disney movie, Bottom Boy.
Yeah, Bottom Boy.
Yeah, instead of Bobby Boy.
Yeah, it's like Colin. They made a gay Disney movie. His name's Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin.
What's up, Colin?
And his buddy's like a his buddy's like a living Pret pill.
I thought you were gonna say pretzel.
That's my Disney movie. It's me. My buddy's a pretzel.
Yeah,
we're headed to Mustard's house.
I've got money.
I've got money. We're taking a train to Pretzelville.
I think that's it, dude.
Yeah,
that's it,
dude. Shout out to Rob Stan, everybody. We love him.
Shout out to Jim Gillespie. We love him.
Rob's headed over to Chicago, so if you're in Chicago, make sure you go get a picture with the guy. What happened to that one guy? Remember, I was on the phone with Rob, and he was walking around D.C., and this guy walks up and goes, "Are you Rob Stanton?"
Oh yeah,
big fan. And Rob hung up.
Oh, that's true. I got recognized when I was in D.C., which is rare, but I was walking down the street, and this guy goes, "Oh, dude, you Rob Stanton?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, dude, I love your stand-up. I'm a big fan." And like, I don't get recognized ever, so I was like really cool, and I was like, "Oh, dude, thanks." I was like, "Do you want a picture?" He was like, "Oh, no, I'm good." And I was like, "Oh, I thought you said like big fan."
Oh, I thought you said big fan.
I thought you said big fan, not retard. Hey, I'm a retard. Oh, you Rob Stanton? Oh, cool, I'm a retard. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Two in the Stink podcast.
Kidding? No, everything we said was serious.
Yeah, patreon.com/Two in the Stink podcast. Most importantly, guys, stink it forward. Send this podcast to some friends. It really does help. If you could send this just to like 3 friends. And if you're one of those friends who got this, send it to 3 more friends. And so forth and so forth. We're going to stink it forward. And we're going to keep growing. And that is that. And there's no negotiation around it. And give us those 5 stars on Spotify and iTunes. Or I'll be under your bed, dude. I swear to God. You got anything else to say, Jim?
Make sure to follow Rob and I on Instagram. And if you're in the Philly area, make sure you come see us at Fat Lady Brewing. We're going to be doing a monthly showcase there.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing all sorts of fucking awesome shit. So if you want to come by and like support that dream, that would also be sick. And also, feel free to let us know who you would like to see on those shows as far as comedy, because we're trying to meet new people. We're trying to fucking we're you know what I mean. We're sucking and fucking like no other. So just fucking stay connected. Our link trees are always being updated. Come see us live. You know what I mean? Like come on us. Like, just come up to me. I love talking to you fucking people. So when you like come up to me and you're like, "Oh, I'm a fan of the cast," I'm like, "All right, fine. The bathroom's over there." Like, I will suck the cum out of you. I will suck the bitch loving motherfucking cum out of you.
All right,
and we love you.
Yep. Peace and love. Two in the Stink.